Hi, welcome back. This is Abida Rasheed. So, welcome back with another Ramzan episode with LuLu Hypermarket. So, let's see what's for Iftar today. For today's Iftar, I will introduce you something new, which is a very traditional soup which we all have during the Ramzan season. It is called Kanji. Kanji means soup in our language. So I would love to teach you how to make a very healthy soup. So let's start making the porridge or soup, whatever the word you can say. So towards that, let's add some oil. Any cooking media of oil, to that a little bit of ghee, just to enhance the flavor. And now we will add some onion, green chili, ginger and garlic to the warm oil. You can reduce your spice level according to your taste. If you want to reduce a little bit, you can reduce. It's not compulsory that you should use spices also. You can be without the spice also. You can make this without the green chili also in case you find it spicy. And let's saute this nicely. I want you to saute the onion till it is transparent, and I don't want that raw smell of spices like the green chili, garlic, ginger has a raw smell, Actually, you have to saute it nicely and take out the smell. So I'm using a stone vessel which I got it 100 years back. I think I got it from somewhere. This is a type of vessels I love to collect and I love to cook in, and I'm using a very traditional coconut shell bamboo spoon, which I love this ladle a lot. It is quite friendly on your fingers. When you're cooking in these type of vessels, you get the real heat consistency, and see how well the onion can cook, and the real flavors we can get it out. Now I will add some mutton. You can add more mutton if you like, but I like it to keep it a little more healthier, to take in less meat. Add some mutton to it. Saute the mutton also. The sauteing of mutton also, it's not just cooking the mutton. When that pink colors change to white, I think it's then that my grandmother taught me to add salt. Everything has to be salted, but salting has also a time. Now is where I've always watched. If you ask me the scientific facts, I cannot tell you, but this is how my grandmother and her mother had done. So I'm following the same thing what they have done and trying to bring back those recipes totally. So now I love to use this rock salt. See, this is a normal salt only. This is rock salt. It's so nice and flavorful. Start using this salt. It is very good. Try using little. First time you'll have a problem, but later you can get used to it. And I think it is available in LuLu Hypermarket. Ask them for the salt. It's not very expensive. The one which comes from India is not going to be expensive, I'm quite sure. And see, now the mutton is gone to white color. I have nice flavor coming out of it. Now, the next thing what I want to use for this is, maybe I added a little bit of coriander leaves and podina, the mint. The podina is mint. A little bit of that podina and mint leaf and coriander leaf again into it, to the meat. I've just added salt. Now I want to add a little bit of spices, like turmeric is supposed to be very good for your health. So don't add too much. I don't like the flavor too much of turmeric. Very less, just to give a light color as well as the antibiotic part of it. A few seeds of fenugreek. It's okay if we don't have, but adding it gives a very good healthy feel. It might be a little bitter, but once you use in the soup, it cannot be bitter. Use a very few, like 1/4 teaspoon of that. And to this now we add rice. This is available with LuLu Hypermarket. This is the smallest grain of kaima rice, or they call it jeera kashala also. See, in India we have two types of rice. The North Indians use more of the long basmati rice, and the South we use more of this kaima rice. So I think it's quite abundantly available with LuLu in their own brand. And this is green gram dal, the split without the skin. So the two are washed together, and now it is 50-50. 50% rice, 50% dal. This is the healthiest way of cooking the porridge. Now the rice is ready. Now we will add sufficient water to cook the rice and meat. You can add warm water, which makes it faster. If you don't have warm water, you can add cold water also, and allow the rice and dal to cook until it is soft. So the meat also needs some cooking time. So I feel you should cut the meat into very small pieces, because the time taken for the rice and the dal is less to cook, and the meat takes more time. If it is going to be a bigger chunk, it never gets cooked. So make sure you can use keema, the smallest cut of meat. And let's cook. See, in case you don't have time and you don't have the patience to cook, you can do one thing now. You can transfer it into a pressure cooker and just add about 2 whistles in a pressure cooker and come back to the same pot. So it was around 30 minutes of cooking. We had very good mutton. I think LuLu hypermarket has very good mutton, very soft and nice Indian mutton they have. And actually, sometimes when we buy mutton, you really get the feel of that goat or the sheep or whatever it is. But the mutton what I buy from LuLu, it is really good. It is really worth buying at LuLu. The Indian meat, I think, is a little expensive when compared to the other meat, but it's very good. Now see, the porridge is really cooked. I cannot see the rice, the dal, everything is really mashed well. And maybe we can do a little bit of mashing also if possible. And now to finish it, we will add a lot of mint leaves, a little bit of coriander, more of meat and less of coriander. Actually, mint is very good, when you're fasting the whole day, you tend to get a little bit of gastric and all that. All that problems is solved by the mint here. So give a lot of fresh mint leaves, and I love the flavor of coriander leaves also. So I use a lot of them. And don't boil or overcook after you add coriander and all these, something to really refresh in your soup. So I like a little bit of lemon to go into it, a little bit of lemon juice. Not much, because it's a soup, I don't want much of it. Maybe it's a small Indian lemon, so I'm using 1 full. Okay, and I would love to garnish it with a little bit of garam masala or the spice powder. It's a must with all the food what we make, a little bit, just to enhance the flavor. It's a Ajinomoto for the Malabaris. Okay, it's just the spices, a blend of cardamom, cinnamon, cloves, all the Kerala spices together. I've just added a little bit to flavor it, and now the porridge is ready. I think I was too confident about the fact I never checked the salt. Let's check the salt at this time. I think now it's enough. I think I need a little bit of lemon to it. Just a little bit of enhancing, and a little bit of the spice powder, the mix. Yes, that makes it a good porridge. And you have a bowl full of this porridge. It's quite healthy, and even during the fasting time, this is a very healthy meal. Rather than having a lot of samosas and fried things, this would be quite good for your diet for Ramzan. So the very special Iftar Kanji is ready. The healthy porridge. I think I've cooked in a very earthen pot with a wooden ladle. I think all of you should use these type of things to make it more healthy. It's not only eating healthy, cooking healthy is also very important. That's all for today, and I'll be coming back with more and more videos. Until then, it's me, Abida Rasheed, with LuLu Hypermarket, signing out.